with my stylist, Touched by TJ, and we are going to do a frontal maintenance. I'm going out of town again, and I want to switch my part, but I want my hair to look like super fresh. But the thing with the frontal, well, the glueless frontal sew-in is I don't have to take my hair completely down and get it redone. So TJ, go ahead and tell us what you're about to do.
Okay, so when you come in for your maintenance, what I do is I take the frontal off by spraying a little bit of water along your hairline to loosen it up, and then I slide it back. I take it off, wash it. While I'm washing it, you'll be put up under the dryer with a new cap, getting your cap molded back down, and then once I'm done, I'll dry it, mold it into the part that she wants, put it on her head, and then style her out.
And that's it?
That's it.
So do you take the band off and everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everything is taken off except for the bundles.
Gotcha. Well, that's what we're about to do today, y'all. Well, hold on. Let me lift this up so we can see
the top of my head.
Me and you. Okay.
Let me boost you up a little bit.
Okay. And then I already took the frontal off.
Oh, okay, great. Was it easy for you to take it off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is, my sister takes hers off and she says she puts it back on now.
Jumping right in, TJ's removing the headband that I was wearing to the appointment, and you can see what my frontal sew-in looked like when I went in to get my hair done. I did tell him beforehand that I removed the frontal, but he's just taking necessary precautions so that the frontal doesn't snag on my natural hair when it's being removed. So you saw how easy that came off, but you also see why I wear the glueless installs now. I do have alopecia, which I've been very vocal about here on my channel, but I'm also the brand ambassador of UNice hair, so I've switched over to glueless as opposed to quote-unquote laying off the wigs, weaves, and hair extensions to fulfill my duties as a brand ambassador, but that's also why I don't show my natural hair. So glueless for me doesn't further the damage that adhesive and alopecia has caused, and I will be making the switch over to glueless frontal enclosure wigs to give my natural hair even more of a break. You see TJ stepping away. He's going to wash my frontal, and he's applied the wig cap. I sat under the dryer, and now he's going to sew the wig cap down so that he can cut the wig cap in the front, and he can get it completely off of my head without it, moving backwards. If you don't sew it down like he's doing, then when you cut it in the front, it's going to cause a lot of tension because it won't be secure, basically. Don't mind us. Like I said in my previous video when Touched by TJ did my hair, when I go and get my hair done, we definitely talk. So now he's like cutting the thread from sewing the wig cap down, and now we're moving on to actually cutting the wig cap. And you can see towards my ear on the side where he cut that cap in the back, that's where my frontal is going to end, and then he's cutting my cap in the front, and that's where my frontal is going to lay. So once he finishes cutting that off, he's going to apply some LA Girl Pro concealer. I think he doesn't use Beautiful Bronze on me. He uses, I want to say Pure Beige, or a shade in that range. And that's just to help the wig cap blend in with the lace, because he bleached the knots on the lace when he installed my hair the first time, but applying the wig cap and then applying the makeup, it just helps look like it okay, hold on, words mean things. Actually, it helps make the lace look like it was tinted to match my skin tone perfectly, so that you don't see what do people on Twitter call it, the little screen door grids. Yeah, so you don't see the little lace, basically. So he put the frontal back on, put the band in the back, slid the frontal up, and now he's just combing through my hair. And what we're about to do is put the frontal exactly where I want it to lay, basically. So once he detangles my hair, he's like brushing all the hair from the frontal to the back, and now we're gonna slide the frontal up so that we can get it exactly where I want it to lay. He's now combing the hair back, and he's gonna spray some Got To Be Free spray on there. This still technically counts as the glueless install. There's no adhesive, there's no Got To Be gel, there's no tape, there's no anything, no walker's tape, no bolt holes, no nothing. So if I get this wet, it'll slide right off, instead of the adhesive kind of like tugging and there being like a lot of tension if I were to get it wet or if I were to sweat or anything like that. So the bands, like I said in the last video, keeps the frontal intact. The only reason he's putting the Got2b spray on there is to melt the lace, just to give it that like I just got my hair done look, you know what I'm saying? But I can definitely, after a week or so, opt out of the Got2b spray. I can completely wash this. This is a sew-in, not a wig, but I can completely wash this and not apply the Got2b spray, and everything will like remain intact. Just wanted to let you guys know. This is 100% glueless. Got2b free spray is literally just hairspray. It's not a gel or an adhesive at all. So now he's using the hot comb, and y'all, he was telling me a story I was really interested in, so I wasn't really paying much attention to the fact that I was getting my hair hot combed, even though I did feel the heat. I'm still not used to this hot comb, okay? Still not used to it. But basically, he's just like creating my part. If you watched my first installation video, you saw I had a side part, and now that I went back for my maintenance, I decided to get a middle part. And so now he's creating like fresh new baby hairs for me, and he just like pulls a few strands of hair down, and then he uses like a little razor to kind of like razor the hair so that it's shorter, and then he uses a foaming mousse to really create like these super soft baby hairs. I feel like I mentioned this in the last video, but my favorite thing about the way TJ installs my hair is the fact that he creates super soft baby hairs. They're not like crispy or crunchy or hard. He doesn't use, they're not flimsy either, because some people just use water, but if you use like adhesive and then you use water, it just doesn't stay. But yeah, the way that he does it, like he doesn't use gel, he doesn't use the Got2b free spray, he uses that foam and ties it down, and it's so soft. The baby hairs are so soft. They are my absolute favorite part about his installs. Mind you, my other favorite part is how fast he works. I don't know if you guys have ever booked with TJ or if you were thinking about it, but this is literally the fastest hairstylist I've ever gone to. Frontals can be a little time consuming because of all the customization that goes into it, and he's super meticulous and really detailed, and he's really passionate about his craft, but he also gets you in and out. You get in his chair and he immediately starts working and is able to multitask and talk to you at the same time. Like, the appointment literally flies by. So we're almost done with the baby hairs. I personally like baby hairs, but leave me a comment down below if you don't like baby hairs. And make sure you go to TJ's Instagram, touchedbytj_, to see that he does installs both ways. I personally just love baby hairs, but he does so many installs without them and they look so natural. I think next time I'll go ahead and try an install without the baby hairs, just so we all can compare and contrast and see which one you like better on me. But me, I'm team baby hairs. So last time I got my hair curled, it was like a side part curly, and now we're gonna do middle part straight. And after he's flat ironed the hair and let the baby hairs rest and set and soften and sit, he's just going to comb everything out. This hair, oh my gosh, this UNice hair is like, it's so beautiful. You see, he almost burned me, but he didn't. But he almost did, but he didn't. So now he is just going back in with the hot comb, and he is going to do like a little bump in the front. I love having a little bump in the front, y'all. This is why I have a hot comb at home, so I can do my little front bump. But he's just hot combing, making sure everything is flat. But another thing that I really love about TJ is how receptive he is, because right here I'm going to ask him if he can do a little pluckage for me, and look what he's doing, a little pluckage for me. So what he's doing is going in and making sure my part is in the middle, but also making sure that he creates a very natural looking part that isn't too wide for me, but gives this distinct I have a middle part look. And that is it, you guys. I was in and out, and it looks like I got a brand new install, and all I did was get my frontal taken care of. That's it.
It's Touched by TJ has finished.
Yes.
Let me lift it up so y'all can see like these baby hairs. They are so soft. The baby hair king has done it again, y'all.
It is.
Always love my hair. Always love my hair when TJ does it. And this is literally just a frontal maintenance. So I still have the same sew-in install from the beginning of May, right? Yeah. So it's like going towards the end of May. I still have the same sew-in. But people want to know, how long does this last, like on average?
With your 2-week maintenance, I say you can wear your sew-in for about 6 to 8 weeks. Like 8 weeks is really max. Like, I mean, yeah, you could push it longer, but like to maintain healthy hair, 8 weeks is a good time to take it out. So probably about 3 or 4 maintenances, and you'll be done with an install.
So come in for maintenance every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Unless
definitely.
you can maintenance it at home by yourself, right?
Right.
Okay. And then somebody asked another question. I can personally answer the question. They asked me if the band hurts at all, and no, the band doesn't hurt in the back at all. Actually, can we get a turnaround so they can see what the band looks like?
Definitely.
Okay, y'all, so this is like what the band looks like in the back.
Up under her braids and all of that.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm trying to think if there was any more questions. I can swim in this. I can wash this.
This is true. You asked me like, hey.
Yeah. I asked like so many times. You said your sister like pulls it back, right?
Yeah, she'll take hers down and like really maintenance it herself.
Yeah, so you can pull it back at night and then.
Or yeah, like flip your band up. Like if you feel that it's gonna annoy you, you can flip it up and kind of make it like to like a ponytail. You know, like pick it up and make it into like a ponytail. Lift it up a little bit.
Ooh, yeah.
And come up like that.
Oh yeah, okay. So you can do a lot of things with the band. Got it. Okay. I think that answered all your questions. I think. But if you have any more, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you're in the DFW area, why haven't you come to Touched by TJ?
Why?
See, like, why are you still getting adhesive? When you can save your edges.
Exactly.
You can do it glueless. You can do it with a closure.
Right.
It can be a wig. Whatever you want. The Lace Houdini can do it. So, I will see you guys. Well, the next time I see you guys, we'll be on vacation. So, until next time, stay beautiful. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.